Good morning everyone and welcome to today's video. So today we've got a show jumping competition at Crofton Manor. So we're just going to catch Jerry, groom him and load up. We've already mucked out and done all the boring bits and got the trailer ready. So just got to clean the beast because he's made a bit of a mess. Hello, you've growled a bit and got a bit muddy. Hello. We did clip his legs yesterday, so they're going to be slightly easier to clean, aren't they? We can hope. Oh no, having a poo anyway. Thank you. So in true fashion, I completely forgot to film anything up until this round. So this is the first round we did, the 85. Warmed up nicely, was just a bit spooky. So here we have a little spook at the timer. So I just do a circle because there's no point pushing him at that jump. I just know there's no point giving him a dodgy stride, it won't achieve anything. They go little over jump as he's still a bit spooky, but in general he had a really nice round to start with. There's not really anything he did wrong. In a moment he landed on the wrong leg and I decided to keep him on it instead of changing it because I didn't think I'd be able to change it in time, which led him to being unbalanced, and we just had 2 poles from that. Recovered well, and then we had our miscommunication, which you will see in a minute, so I'll be back then. So yeah, he came into this double after his little wobbliness really nicely. Unfortunately, we didn't quite meet the stride and I thought he was taking it on and he didn't. So sadly I landed a bit on my stomach there and didn't really have any balance, and with the oncoming corner I had to bail out. So here we are doing the 85 again. I spoke to the steward and she said I could either compete in the next class or go in again as HC, and as she offered it, I felt like I had to take it because had something gone badly in the 90, I would have regretted it. So typically we had an absolutely beautiful clear round, obviously a bit sticky in places where I think both of us were just a little bit more cautious, but you can see I'm getting a lot bolder near the end of the round and I push him out of it. But yeah, it was just a nice, typical his first ever clear in an indoor show jumping environment. Was on a HC round, but you know, we move. Really pleased with him still.
Everybody else did so. Thank you. Mine was as shocking as Friday. Yeah, we're all scared. It's not going to get shit. Well, I'm living here. Do you know what I did? I don't need grief. No, you can help me out. You know that. I'm not, I'd rather be with my horses listening to you going around down here.
So that vlog didn't quite turn out how I planned. One, we didn't do any really videoing at Crofton when we got there. It's a bit of a rush. Well, it wasn't a rush, but didn't have time, and then obviously had my fall. So we did luckily dust ourselves off, and I went to go speak to the secretary and I was like, can I ride again? Can I do the next class? And they offered me to go in the 85 has HC, and I said yes because it was a sensible option, and I felt like if I said no and did the 90 and something went bad, it would have been a bad experience. So I just said yes, went round and had a perfect clear, typical. But I just wanted to come in the school this morning and just do a bit of jumping and just check that we're all on the same page. So we're going cross-country schooling on Saturday, so I just want to check that there was no confidence knock, no anything. So I'm just getting the jumps out, and yeah, let's see what we get up to. So just to clarify, this was Wednesday and my fall was on Sunday. So I didn't really have much plan going into this. I just knew I wanted to do a bit of coursework and have a related distance, well, not related distance, but a double in there. So this double was one stride. It was probably a little bit long for him naturally, but most distances are long for him. So I'm also using the Pivo to film me, which worked, but you know, wasn't great. But anyway, here is this. We've obviously warmed up and already gone over these jumps a little bit. I was a bit hesitant, as you can see, just not quite going with him through the double, where I'm a little bit cautious. Yeah, and then I changed angle to see if I could get the Pivo to work slightly better, which it was better, but it's quite difficult to get the angle right for jumping. It's much better for flat work. Anyway, I was trying to also get him working nicely other than jumping, because sometimes his flat work when you're doing jumping can be a bit atrocious. So as you can see, he's a bit sprightly this morning, but was a very good boy nonetheless. So this jump here is about 1m5, 1m10, and he pops it beautifully, which is always nice. And yeah, he's just jumping really, really well, a lot more forward and kind of the energy I would hope for. This he really took on. He got, I don't know how he jumped the first one, but it was a bit odd. But yeah, he was jumping really, really well, and I'm very pleased. I then do go and change the rein and jump the double coming the other way, but the Pivo decided not to follow me around, so I don't have a video of it. But yeah, he was really, really good, and I'm just pleased that neither of us have really lost any confidence, it would seem. So yeah, positive session, really, really pleased with him. Well, just put all the jumps away. Why is putting all the jumps away so much worse than getting them all out? Anyway, but yeah, Joe was really, really good, bless him. Didn't put a foot wrong, didn't have any poles down, didn't feel like there was a knock of confidence, definitely jumping better than he was on Sunday. So fingers crossed that will all be set for the weekend and going cross-country schooling. I am very excited, so we'll see you on Saturday. Ooh, look at today. So I just thought I'd give a little update today. So tomorrow is the cross-country day. Today I'm just taking Joe around the common, just giving a little leg stretch, because, you know, been really, really good. He's also been taking part in this like pulse electromagnetic, I think it begins with F. I don't know, it's like electromagnetic pulse therapy. Anyway, just giving a little leg stretch, because he's been taking part in some therapy this week. Oh god, what are you spoofing at? I feel like someone's here, but they're not. You're looking out for Junior. I think they're longer than they. Anyway, so I thought I'd give a little update. I'm going on, come on, be a good boy. He keeps trying to spook at stuff. So it's technically Saturday evening, but I just wanted to put this in before the videos of the cross country, as I didn't really have time to film anything and I wanted to give it a bit of introduction. So yeah, we went to Lark Hill. He's been there before. They haven't changed the course since he last went, so he had seen everything. He was in a good mood. Didn't want to push him too much because he doesn't have studs in yet. The farrier's next week and just a bit shy, so he'll have them for the next time we go. But he was really, really good, and I hope you enjoy the videos. So as you can see in the next clips, Jerry was feeling very, very full of himself. As you can see, I'm standing here because I cannot slow him for the life of me, and his friend went off ahead. So he was feeling very happy with himself, but jumping incredibly, being lovely and forward, and I couldn't really ask for him to be any better for his first time out, and wasn't slipping at all with the studs. So just look at him. Oh, he just makes it all so effortless. But yeah, really, really pleased. He felt incredible. Put the breastplate back on him just to see if he'd be better with the martingale attachment. I think it did work. I did have a couple of jumps that I wanted to do first time due to issues at a competition. So this one he was spooking out that yellow flagged fence and had a run out, but he jumped it first time. And then also the water fence, we had issues at A and C, so I wanted to jump that the whole way through without any issues like it was in a competition. But yeah, he did all I asked of him. He did have the occasional gallop off randomly, which he did after this fence. He just took off to the left and galloped up the hill, but I always got him back. I just had to wait for him to get it out his system. But I'm glad he was feeling absolutely happy about himself.
Ooh. Yeah.
So yeah, just in this fence you can see he pulls me forward a bit where I'm not really slipping my reins, and he's obviously looking at the water, but I need my reins to be able to jump this bit. So yeah, the ground was quite deep, so you can see he gets a bit close in parts.
Lovely. Very nice.
So in short, it was an incredible day. I'm really pleased with him. We think we only had one stop, and that was in a double towards the skinny because he was just going too fast and shot right past it because I couldn't stop him. So I went and wore him out a bit and then came straight back to it, and he popped it no issue and jumped it way better than he was jumping it last year because he was probably putting 6 strides in it, but today he was jumping it in 5 strides. So he's definitely getting more confident and knowing where his feet are. And yeah, I cannot wait to get him out again. We've booked him in for our first BE at Morton in March, so we've got that to work up to. So hopefully I'll have some spare money that I can put towards going cross-country schooling again, because that was just so fun today, as well as having a couple of lessons and show jumping. But I'm not sure I'm going to have the money to do all of it, so we can only hope. But yeah, in the meantime I've got myself a new camera, so hopefully the videos coming forwards will have a lot nicer quality video, but we shall see. But I really hope you enjoy, guys. It was a bit different. It wasn't the video that I was planning on putting out, but I'm quite pleased with it and how it turned out in the end. Turned out in the end. So I hope you enjoyed. Please, if you could like, comment and subscribe, and I will see you next time.